Brothers. I'm Martin.
And I'm Chris. And we're here at the California Academy of Sciences to check out a very cool creature.
Come on! This amazing fish is called an electric eel.
Look at how huge they are.
Electric eels have a creature power that very few animals in nature have.
The power to deliver a walloping electric shock. That's why you'd never want to touch an electric eel. But we can feed them very carefully, actually hand feed them these fish.
All right, come and get it, electric eels. And one thing to remember when you're feeding an electric eel, don't put your hands in the water.
Oh, here comes one. Whoa, they really suck it up. Did you hear that? You can hear him sucking the fish up. Woo, they're hungry. But how do they do it?
How does a creature make and give off a high voltage electric shock?
Imagine if we could tap into the electric power of that awesome fish.
Imagine if we had electric eel powers.
What if?
I read that things were so bad for you, Michael, at one point.
Yes.
You were considering becoming a journalist.
So terrible.
Oh my
Could you
goodness.
imagine how low you have to go
I can't.
to want to be a journalist?
Oh.
For me, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what
That
you
is-
mean.
It's a ton, Wonder Boy, but at least I've got one swell consolation prize. A friend of yours who's dying to see me.
Meg.
Just eat me now, and please make it fast. I got a low threshold for pain.
Easy, easy there, little guy. I'm not gonna eat you.
What? You're not?
I'm not surprised, not everything lasts. I've broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track. Talk myself in, I talk myself out. I get all worked up, then I let myself down. I tried so very hard not to lose it. I came up with a million excuses. I thought of every possibility. And I know someday that it'll all turn out. You'll make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, that I'll give so much more than I get. I just haven't met you yet.
You really think I look fat?
Pumba, pumba, pumba.
I think we're a little late.
It's a land rush.
I should point out the labels there must be for one of your kids, right?
Yes. They're not for me.
Okay, it just-
so I can.
In case somebody
They're
looks at
totally,
it.
yeah, my kids. So now my kids.
Yeah.
We've started this interview. haven't
If
we?
that's okay.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
We just naturally got into that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but tell, like, I just.
So I will tell you.
Yeah.
I've no joke. I mean, this sounds cheesy, but I have laughed over this piano. I have celebrated over this piano. I've cried my head off.
I'll never run, leave you behind. I'll never hurt you like he hurt you. I'll never make you cry. I'll treat you right. I'll stand by you. I'll never not love you.
Sorry. Let's go, babe.
Yeah. I have a ton of reverence for journalism and for people that have this impossible hunger to tell the truth and actually truly are interested in human beings and wanting to tell that story. And so I like people and I love this business. And I was like, man, you know what? If I'm not the one they're doing the story on, then you know what? Maybe I can be the one who tells the story. So yeah, I thought of going back because I just couldn't, just wasn't going to happen for me. It wasn't. I was 25, living in Toronto, working at, doing Healy's. Jeff Healy had a place. But by the time I would finish on a Monday or Thursday night and I'd get paid, I wanted the best players, so I had no money left. And I wanted to have a couple beers, so I'd have even less money left. And it finally got to a point where it was just over.
So, electric eels have an incredible electric shocking power. 600 volts. That's 50 times more potential energy than a car battery.
And it all comes from special organs inside the eel's body that act like natural batteries. Do you want to see the electric eel's creature powers in action?
Come on! Right now, the electric organs inside these eels are at work, sending out electrical impulses to sense their surroundings. It's the way the eels see in murky water.
And although we don't want to touch this guy because we don't want him to get startled and shock us, we can set up some equipment to show you how powerful the electric eel's charge is.
We're gonna see if we can get this eel to use his eel electricity power to light up the light bulb on this circuit.
And remember, don't try this at home.
That's right. Working with electricity can be very dangerous, and you should only do it if you're a trained professional.
And one thing to remember about electricity is that it always travels in a circuit, a circle. It starts from one end of the power source, the positive end, and goes to the other end of the power source, the negative end.
So in this case, it'll start with the electric eel, going down this wire, through this light bulb, and back to the electric eel.
The electric eel is the battery.
Are you ready to try it? All right, let's give this a shot.
Okay, I've got this rod positioned by his tail.
And I've got this one by his head. They're checking it out. They're sending out their navigational impulses to see what these are. Oh, look, it's lighting up.
Yeah!
It works.
That is the power of the electric eel. And that's just his navigation impulse. His shock impulse is much stronger.
Hey, thanks for showing us your awesome electric eel powers. Want a few more snacks for the road? Keep on creature adventuring. We'll see you on the creature trail. Here you go, girl. Woo!
This is the official channel of Duty House Show.